We are going to discuss now CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. With the help of CSS, we can apply styles to the HTML elements in the web page. With the help of HTML, we design very plain web pages. Plain web page in the sense it is not attractive and we cannot apply any styles to that elements, HTML elements. So all are similar way we can represent, right? So with the help of CSS, we can apply styles to each and every element. How we can describe? First of all, just you think about this is one classroom. In the classroom there are plenty of students are sitting, right? Each and every students are unique, right? All are having common properties, but they are representing their face, their body with a different styles, different cloths, right or not? And the same way we are exposing our HTML elements with a different styles and different colors and different background. In this way we can explore our web page. With the help of CSS, just we are representing our web page very stylishly. User can attract that web page. With the help of CSS, user may attract. And very simple, human having a skeleton, right? The human body, we applying some cloth, makeups, right or not? So and facial and hairstyle, these all are things are there now. The same way, the web page is a plain text that like a skeleton, human body. So we are applying some properties, styles to that web page, then it would be attractive. Effectively we can represent that web page. Why we required the CSS? Without CSS, a website would be plain text on website. So white background. Just observe, I want to explain one thing. So this is our web page. This is a very plain web page. I want to open here one paragraph and lorem. This is a random text. And we are going to go live. Right, this is one of the plain web page, very plain. So when I am opening when I am pasting this again and again, just observe, it is a paragraph. So 3 times I am representing this, 3 times, 3 web page. So here the plain text, there is no attractiveness, there is no background color, and there is no, so all are similar ones. So with the help of CSS, I can represent these 3 paragraphs with a different colors, right? Just observe here, there is a style. I am using one of the attribute, style attribute. So here color I am using red. Just you observe red. The content is completely different, right? So here I am using border dotted. Just observe border. So this way we can, so when we are observing these 2 other paragraphs that are different one, right? So we are with the help of CSS, it would be like a different look, right? Suppose there is a one more attribute I want to provide here, that is background color. Suppose background color green. So what happens? Background color green. So completely we are elevating our element. HTML elements are completely elevating. So default style would be gone, right? So that's why without CSS, websites would be plain text on the white web page. With the help of CSS, we can design our web page with a style way. Stylishly we can design. One more paragraph. Just observe here I am using color green. What happens? Color green property. So color green and background so just observe, so completely different. So here I am using white color, white text color is white. Just observe, so completely different, right? It is a combination one. Background color we are using linear gradient colors we are applying as a background. Three colors we are adding with a different way, right? So in this way we are representing our web page in a stylish format. So what it does, CSS makes the front end website attractive and it creates a great user experience. Yes, obviously without these properties it is not a very plain text. Then when we are applying some properties to this HTML text, then automatically it would be very stylish way, right? So without CSS, websites would be less pleasing to the eyes and likely much harder to navigate. So when we are having a plenty of links are there is no styles and that is not represented properly, then automatically it would be not convenient. It is not a flexible to user to navigate that web page. When we are applying styles like a navigation bar and background color and some links, special links, and we are dividing each and every paragraph, when we are applying a styles, it might be attract to the user, right? So in addition, we can provide to layout and format CSS in responsible for font color and font size and links color and format of the buttons and apply colors to the backgrounds and floating the elements to the specific position, and we can disable the particular element and we can hide the element. Not only that, we are providing some special width and height to the particular element, and we are changing the block level element into inline element to block level element. This can be done with the help of CSS. And you minded one thing, we are using CSS because HTML attributes are being deprecated. So HTML pages are compatible with the future browsers. Just observe, in HTML5, as per HTML5, some of the attributes are removed, deprecated, so that all features we are overcome with the help of CSS. So what is CSS? The CSS is used to apply styles to the HTML elements in the web page. Based on box model, CSS would be works. So in a future we learn that based on box model CSS would be work. CSS is nothing but cascading style sheet. So it is a styling language. CSS is a styling language. A CSS style can overlap other styles, so it is cascading style sheet. Why it is overlapping? So one style is overlap. Just observe here, this is a way we are applying some colors. Just I want to show some within the head. I am using style attribute, style tag. So these all properties I am using. So H1 color green. So we are applying some style for H1 tag for green. There is no H1 right now. I'm using H1 into, what happened? Some text is there, text again. So 3 HTML tags are different. Just observe here, I am applying one style directly. I have applied the style attribute. This is a particular line, style, color. So color. So here I am using red. So just observe, color I am using red. So automatically the color would be changed. So color is overlapped or not? So without this style attribute, we are placing here style inline level. So tag level we are applying, right? So in this time, in this situation, it would be affected, overlapped. This feature is applicable in CSS. So what? CSS is a cascading. There are plenty of benefits are there. With the help of CSS, we can save the time and provide more attributes to each and every element, and multiple devices compatible. This is one of the great advantage. We can avoid the duplication and we make maintenance easier, use same content with a different style for different purposes. Just observe, there are some different advantages are there, different advantages. So CSS is very consistent. Why? Because we can apply different styles to number of web pages. We can apply different style. When we are using like an external style sheet, you can design multiple styles you can place multiple styles in one particular file, and that particular file you can attach number of HTML files. Automatically it will be work. One change it would be affected. Just observe, I am changing here green to yellow. Automatically it will be, what happens? Automatically it affected where it applied, the style where the applied, automatically it affected. So just observe, and again I am applying here one style. So font size I am applying here, font size suppose 15 pixels. So what happened? So automatically it affected. Even the style is inline style, it only affected only color attribute, but remaining font size will be applicable. So what? It is a overlapped. So improved website speed, automatically it is improved website speed, and we are maintaining very easily. The CSS files we are maintaining very easily. Why? Because one important thing is there here, we never install any specific software for maintaining the CSS, and it is very time saving. Why? Because we are applying styles for properties and values to one area. Automatically it will be infected to all web page, entire web page it affects it, right? So it is better device compatible, means one web page is suitable for desktop and laptop and mobile. So different browsers it will be affected. One application is suitable for multiple device. So what it is the most important, and we with the help of this CSS we can design position, we can place the position to the particular element. That is also one of the great importance. Just observe here, this is one of the tag element style attribute. So here I am using visibility hide, I am using here hidden, right? So then automatically it will be gone, right? The content will be gone. This type of features also we are having, it is the most important, and CSS having many drawbacks at the same time. So when we are observing CSS1 and CSS2, CSS3, and very difficult to analyze which properties for CSS1 and which properties for CSS2, and there is one more is a problem is there, and these properties are the suitable for all browsers or specific browsers. There is one problem is there, when the developing web developer he can check each and every element, and browser to browser the CSS features would be changed, the CSS functionality would be different, and definitely the CSS result we would like to work in a different browsers, and browser to browser result would be different. So developer have to test for compatibility. Drawback is there, and lack of security is there. CSS code, CSS does not have the built-in security to protect our overriding. So automatically it is overriding, there is no protecting, right? So that is the one problem. Already we are placing here h1 tag with some particular properties, and here we are placing one more property, inline property, but it will be chosen inline property high priority, right? So overriding issues also there. Anyone can read and write. So there is this is one of the major issue is there. Once we design the CSS code, everyone would be changed. Anyone can be read and modified our HTML elements. So these are the drawbacks. So just we are giving very sample introduction. With the help of CSS, we can apply styles to HTML elements. Without CSS, websites would be plain text on white background. You minded that. With CSS only, it would be affected. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.